Okay, let's welcome in the general manager of the London Knights, Mark Hunter. Huntsy, what's going on? Are you in Nashville?
Nashville, I am. Just watching the draft here, guys.
Nice. Well, listen, as far as the Toronto Maple Leafs are concerned, nice to see them digging into your stock in Easton Cowan. And first and foremost, can you talk about the type of player that the Leafs just drafted?
You know what? He's a high-energy player, plays both ends of the ice, can kill penalties, can play the power play. He can make plays, got real good skills. Needs to get stronger yet. He's still a little bit light, but his dedication to the game's off the charts.
Hunts, what was his progression with you guys over the course of the season? It sounds like his role only increased as the season went on.
Well, he started in Junior B the year before. We always kind of take our time with our players. He skated with us. He was in our gym with us. Lots of development with him the year before, and this year, we got him. We want these young men to earn their ice time, and we didn't give it to him. Every day he came and practiced hard, played hard, and by the halfway through the season, he just took off and outplayed some of our 18, 19-year-olds and deserved to play. And you know what? He had a heck of a run in the playoffs. Playoffs were, fantastic for him, and he brought his game to another level.
Huntsy, those type of players that are kind of late bloomers are left for second, third, fourth rounders. Did the Leafs really gamble on this pick? Because some teams are saying that they didn't even have him in the top 50.
Well, I disagree. They must not see him play enough because, if you just went to you got the eye test, you have have video, and then you have the analytics, and we have a company that's Step Athletes that does work for us, and his numbers in the second half were off the chart. You come watch him play, stood out against tough competition too. Like you're playing Del Mastro, plays for Sarnia, who's a Team Canada defenseman. He did a fantastic job against stiff competition, and if you watched him, boy, he's the real deal.
So what changes now for a kid like him? Like, okay, now he's a first-round draft pick of the Toronto Maple Leafs. How does his opportunity with you guys change, or how he'll be handled by you guys change in the season ahead?
Well, one thing, he needs to get stronger, and he will do the work to get stronger. But he's going to be put in position to be the go-to guy. He was a go-to guy the last half of the season, and especially in the playoffs. So, you know what? We have a real good team here. He will be a part of a formula here for winning.
Hey, Hunt, just overall, we didn't see much movement in terms of moving up or down, trades, especially in that first round. Nothing budged. Does that speak to how deep this draft was, or just the fact that money's still really tight?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both, Kyper. I think the money's tight, and you know what? There's some good players that people felt that they could get in the 28th hole, 27th hole. And in years past, it wasn't there. So in this year's draft, everybody, was hungry for these young kids, like a guy like Cowan. I mean, he's got tons of upside, and someday he will be a Leaf, and he will play for the Leafs.
So I was just looking through this list. Most players drafted from one franchise. London Knights sits amongst the very top. Like, is it the water? It can't be Dale. It's not Dale.
Yeah. You know what? We got a good coaching staff. We got a good development team here. We spent a lot of time with these boys, and you know what? We try to draft young men that are really hungry to get better. And we've been very fortunate with Oliver Bonk, Easton Cowan, Denver Barkey, Jacob Julian. These kids worked at their game, and, it translated for winning and for them getting drafted high in the NHL draft.